and beverage manager for Coral Village.
Hi, my name is Wels Beers. I'm sales and marketing manager, and during the hurricane season I'm responsible for the accommodation.
Hello, my name is Thomas Bernard and I'm the general manager of Coral Village. Well, as you all know, a hurricane has struck Coral Village and Saba as well. I've arranged this meeting so we can evaluate on how everything went. Thijs, how do you think the food and beverage supplies went?
I think it went pretty well. We had the delivery was on time for all the arrangements we needed to make. All the people had their food on time, all people had dinner, lunch and breakfast. And all people were more or less satisfied, also with the delivery and takeaway service. So I think for the food and beverage part it went pretty well.
Can you give an example on what type of food you have served?
Yes, I've served a stew with onions, mushrooms and steak on the side with some gravy. That was welcome because it's very nutritious, so people had enough food for the rest of the day and the rest of the evening. I've also served pasta with onions, mushrooms and spinach sauce. So also very nutritious, a lot of vitamins. And as on the last day I served the rice with stir-fried vegetables, and also very nutritious, and because it's stir-fried, more vitamins, and that all mixed in the ketchup sauce.
We had some complaints from the guests. Some were saying that the food was cold, for example. Some had the difficulty, they had kids with them for a holiday vacation, and sometimes they only could eat around 8 o'clock in the evening, and yeah, that was kind of like difficult for the kids.
And we had to take in consideration that we only had a limited space to serve food, and it's not good towards the guest if you give only people with kids priority. So you can't tell them, okay, you go first because you have kids. There are a lot of people, other people also consider. And I thought the best thing would do it is to do it at a certain order that at least it goes in an honest way.
It was in the same order as the beds were ranked at the gym.
Okay.
So we started with the clusters of the beds, and in that way they could have dinner.
Okay. Well, there was also some kind of like luxury problem. The people in Coral Village, well, of course, it's kind of like a luxury bungalow park. They're well known with luxury food. And we've had some complaints about the luxurious items in the food itself. What have you done to make the food more luxury?
Well, the thing is, due to the fact that the hurricane was announced a couple of days before, we couldn't have everything supplied that we could use to make a really luxurious dinner. I made the choice to make it simple, so that it's easy also for the chefs to make food, and that within the shifts they can prepare the next round. So if you would have prepared a 3-course meal, it would have taken way too much time to make food for everybody.
So actually it was all about efficiency.
Efficiency, and that everyone would get food, and not that you had to wait for 1.5 hours.
It was efficient because I also heard a little complaints about food, but the people were very satisfied about the fact that they had the opportunities to stay at the gym, to stay together and not be separated over other bungalows. So they were, it was not that luxurious because you are with 125, 115 people in the gym, but they were satisfied about the fact that they could sleep, could shower and had all the opportunity to stay there, and the kids could also play there because there was some facilities for the children. That was something that the parents reflect on me, they really liked.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. There were some doctors in the bungalow park because yeah, when a hurricane strikes, a lot of people may be in shock. It is very important to keep the families together. Yeah. And I think if we evaluate on that, it went well.
Yeah, and the families also liked that the students of the medical school were there, because the guests know that that the students know what they are doing. So it is a big relief for them that there's not someone who's there and doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I've also had a lot of positive news on that. I decided to make the meals complimentary, so they didn't have to pay for it. Okay. And I decided to do that because we already make a lot of profit, because the people will get their money back from holidays from their insurance, and we just keep the money that they've spent here. Yeah. So due to the fact, and to keep them satisfied, otherwise they would have never come back. So I just gave them all the meals as complimentary, so they didn't really had to expect a lot of luxury as well. but the quality of the food was good.
Okay. Yeah.
And a positive thing was that some people came to me that they have met other people because the beds are pretty close to each other. They are separated but pretty close, that they could meet with other families which they have never seen before, because otherwise they would stay in the bungalow or go with their own bungalow doing something, and now they met other people, so the big relationships
And
went
it
on.
also gave the children of, for instance, of parents with only one child,
Mhm.
they also gave the children the opportunity to play together in
Yeah,
in the
that's
kids'
right.
area.
So they met other children and some friendships. were
Okay,
born
so
out of that.
overall the guests were satisfied with all the actions we've taken.
Yeah.
Right after the hurricane stroke, we've had a meeting before, and we went through a 5-step plan.
Mhm.
One of those steps was after the hurricane, we go. Each employee goes to a meeting point in the bungalow park. We go check the bungalows and we give them a clear sign and walk with the families
Yeah.
inside the bungalow towards the meeting points.
That was
How did it work out for you guys?
yeah. For us, for me, it went pretty well. And right away, the people told me that they felt very safe because we took care of their safety, and with a big bunch.
But that was only afterwards, because of course in the beginning there was some panic and it took some
Yeah.
time for people to calm down. But afterwards people were cooperating very well.
Of course, it is hectic because a hurricane isn't a little thing, because people were walking around, and but at least they followed to the gym, and afterwards they said that it was a good evacuation.
Okay. Well, I think it was a good idea from you guys to contact Saba Engineering. That's the water company from Saba, as you know. And yeah, when the people were in shock, everybody had a bottle of water. Yeah, because that's necessary. People need to drink.
You have to calm down.
You have to calm down, indeed. Yeah, I think that went well. Yeah, I think you did a good job, and the people are satisfied. So overall, yeah, I think congrats to you.
Okay, I think we can expect all those people to come back.
Perhaps it's nice to send them a postcard for thanks for their
I think,
cooperation.
maybe a bottle of wine or
Yeah.
something in that.
Would be
in that
nice.
area.
Just some little extra.
Yeah,
Perfect.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this concludes the meeting, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Perfect.
thank you for your
very
time, gentlemen,
No
much.
problem.
No problem.
and we'll meet later on.
Okay.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi.
I'm Thomas Bernard. I'm the general manager of Coral Village. Please have a seat.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time, first of all. How are you doing after the hurricane now?
Well, I'm fine, thanks. My husband is in his rehabilitation process because he has broken his leg. But yeah, most of all, we're doing great.
He's doing fine. Your children are doing fine.
Yeah, my children are. They even don't remember it. Almost.
That's nice. May I ask you, how do you reflect on the evacuation progress from the bungalow park walking towards the university?
Yeah, well, I will start at the beginning. First, we were warned by an employee of you. She told us that the hurricane was coming and it was nearby. So we saw the checklist that we need to go to the bathroom, and we stayed there until we got the clear sign,
the
or
all
how do you
clear
call it?
sign.
All
Yeah,
clear
that's the
sign,
general
yeah.
sign. Yeah.
Afterwards, we go to the meeting point, and together with all the other guests, we went to the university.
Okay, and all the walking
Yeah.
towards the university went well?
Yeah, okay, it was nearby, so it
Okay,
wasn't so
yeah.
far.
Do you have any suggestions on a future evacuation?
Yeah, everything went smooth, and your employees were very hospitable to us. We can see that they were trained, and yeah, they know what they need to do. My children also were very satisfied by the children play area, and yeah. Also the students at the university, they know what to do. because they're studying the medicine, and they immediately saw that my husband had broken his leg, so they sent him to the hospital.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
So
to hear.
that was
Yeah.
very nice, yeah.
Okay. Well, Mayor, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And
Thanks
Well,
for the bottle of wine you've sent us.
Oh, no problem. That's
That's
no
very kind.
okay, well, we'll meet
Okay.
later on.
Thanks.